Who told you cannot bake bread if you don't have oven? Guys, just relax. Make sure you watch this video to the end, as I'm going to be walking you through on how to achieve this wonderful looking bread and yummy bread without an oven. Yes, so if you don't have an oven, I got you covered. Do you know what? I've come across people say you can never make bread without an oven. In fact, this was one of the people that inspired me to make this video. So keep watching. So pour in some water. This is lukewarm water into a bowl. Then add your yeast. Then add your sugar. You're going to gently mix until the sugar is completely dissolved. So guys, like I said, it was some persons that inspired me to want to show you how to make a perfect bread without an oven. So I came across some persons saying you cannot make bread without an oven, like you must have an oven to make a perfect bread. And I told them that you can actually achieve a perfect bread without an oven. So next, add powdered milk. Keep mixing, okay? So back to my story. I told them that you can achieve a perfect bread without an oven. So they doubted. I told them that they should watch out. I'm going to show them how to make a perfect bread without an oven. So this is what I'm about to show you. So next, you're going to be sifting in your all-purpose flour. This part is very important to trap every unwanted particles. So guys, back to the story. So they didn't believe because of course they've not actually seen. They said they've seen how to make cake without an oven, but they've not seen bread. That even if um, that existed, that they have no idea. I told them, wait a minute, I'm going to show them. Okay, so if you come across this video and you are still thinking that you cannot make bread without an oven, keep watching. So guys, like I told you, get rid of the particles, okay? And I'm going to be mixing everything together to get a dough, okay? A non-sticky dough. So guys, I told them that they should watch out, that I'm going to show them. So like you watching me, you feel that maybe you cannot make bread without an oven. Guys, this bread turned out so perfect without an oven. So don't worry, everything was nicely measured out. I'm going to be leaving the ingredients and measurement in the description. But what I want you to do for me is to gently watch this video to the end so that you can be able to know how to come up with this yummy bread without an oven. Okay, so the trick and the truth of the matter is that you can make a perfect bread without having an oven. You can make a well cooked and well baked bread without having an oven. So if you're a bread lover, okay, like you enjoy bread and you're wanting to make, homemade bread, but because you don't have an oven, you feel that it's impossible. Because the truth of the matter is, like I said, I've come across some people saying it's impossible. So if you don't have an oven and you felt it's impossible for you to actually make bread, okay, without an oven, okay, I've got you covered. Okay, just keep watching. Like, keep watching. You're going to see everything here. As you guys can see, I'm still combining the flour, okay, to get a non-sticky dough. So they say knowledge is power, okay? Knowledge is actually power. So what you don't know existed actually exists. There are some recipes I'll make. People will be doubting, and you know what? I'll laugh because this is what I've done myself. This is not what I heard people saying. Like, this is what I've achieved myself, okay? There was a time, I think I made bread buns recipe the other time. I posted on my channel and I posted that same recipe on Facebook, and someone doubted that I could never bake bread buns with an oven. The person was still seeing it, they were still doubting. The person felt I did abracadabra. I laughed. So for the fact that you think things does not exist doesn't mean that it does not exist. If I were you, if I don't know something, like I don't know this particular thing exists, and I eventually come across that I felt, okay, doesn't exist, I would calm down and learn. So guys, as you guys can see, I've transferred to a flat surface and I've continued to knead. Okay, next I'm going to be adding margarine. Okay, this will help, soften the dough more, and it will make it easy for us to work with the dough. So I'm going to keep kneading until I get a smooth dough, right? So like I said guys, if I come across something I don't know, okay, or I felt don't exist and I've seen someone doing it, okay, I want to learn. So I replied that person in the comment on my Facebook post. I told the person, if I were you, I'm going to learn. Okay, that time I will take to be doubting. I will use that particular time to learn. I'm this kind of person that does research and I'm always open to learn and I always want to learn. So if I were you, I told the person, I will calm down and learn. For the fact that you feel some things are impossible does not mean they don't exist. Okay, so guys, as you guys can see, I'm still working with the flour, so this will take time, 20 to 25 minutes. Just take your time, because the trick to get that fluffy bread, okay, is to actually knead. So this kneading process is very, very important, and you don't want to skip it. Okay, you want the dough to be very, very soft, okay, to achieve the perfect bread texture we are looking for. So guys, that is just it, like the story I just told you now. So always try to learn. If you've not seen something before, calm down and learn. Okay, and for that person, that I came across that told me that, okay, bread can never be baked without an oven. Okay, seeing this, and some persons in that same shoe seeing this would know that, okay, for the fact that she has not come across that before doesn't mean it does not exist. So guys, our dough is almost ready. As you guys can see, I'm trying to put the dough together. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is to set that aside. You're going to get our bowl, then grease our bowl. Okay, you don't want the dough to stick to the bowl, so that is why greasing is very, very important. So I use vegetable oil to grease the bowl, so make sure that the bowl is nicely greased with oil. Then transfer the dough. Then I'm also going to rub some oil on the dough just to prevent it from sticking to the bowl. Okay, so take your time, just take vegetable oil and rub on the top of the dough and make sure that the bowl is also greased. Next, you're going to be covering this. You're going to leave this for about 45 minutes to 1 hour. Okay, so make sure you cover like so, and I'm topping it up with a towel. Okay, so after 1 hour, this is what our dough is looking like it's going to double in size. As you guys can see, our dough has doubled in size. Okay, so next, get a pan. You're going to pour in some vegetable oil, little to grease the pan, as you guys see me do here. Okay, and we are going to get the dough. Just the trick here is to pamper the dough. You want to get the dough off the bowl, and you're going to pamper the dough. You don't want to totally deflate the dough, as you guys see me do here. So I'm just gently going to remove the dough like you guys see me do. Okay, so just pamper the dough at this point. Then we are going to be transferring it into a greased pan. Okay, so we're going to place it on the stove and we are going to cover it, and we're going to bake on low medium heat. So this is what we are using to bake. Okay, so once you bake for about 5 to 10 minutes on medium heat, low medium heat, you're going to flip over to the second side. Okay, so this is the base. As you guys can see, you cover and leave for about another 5 minutes. Okay, I'm still going to flip over. Okay, it doesn't take time, okay, to bake. In 20-25 to 30 minutes you are done baking your bread. So at this point, I'm brushing with oil for it to look shiny. Okay, for it to look shiny, to give us that shiny look on the bread. Okay, that is why I'm using oil to brush it. So at this point it's almost baked. Okay, so once it's almost baked, this is when, or that is when you are going to brush. Then you cover and leave for about 2 minutes and we remove from heat. Okay, so we are improvising the pan, okay, and the stove. So if you don't have an oven, you can use your pan and your stove to bake. Yes, you can actually use a pan and your stove to achieve that perfect bread. So you're going to cover and leave for about 2 minutes. Okay, after 2 minutes, this is the bread. Okay, so next you're going to get it off heat and you're going to transfer to a plate like so. And guys, this didn't take us much time, especially the baking time didn't take us much time. Are you guys seeing how good looking our bread is? And guys, it was so yummy. For the recipe measurements, don't worry, I'm going to leave it in the description so that you work with the measurement to enable you get exactly this particular bread texture I got. So guys, our bread is ready. Let me show you the inside. Guys, are you seeing how soft and fluffy the inside looks like? So you can actually make perfect homemade bread if you don't have an oven. Are you trying this out? Are you trying this out? Are you seeing how good looking and beautiful our bread is looking? Are you seeing it? Yes, I achieved this without an oven, and you can also achieve that without an oven. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and also subscribe. See you guys in my next one. Bye.